Hi guys, so this is sort of further review of this Ducky secret mouse, optical gaming mouse, and I played around with it and I played a few games and it feels quite nice. Now I start so that I might do a little bit functionality review, yeah, sort of things. So anyway, so let's get started. So there were some features I did not mention. So this screws are the screws I mentioned before in the unboxing. You can take it out, these 5 screws, and change out the weight. I've already taken out because these screws are very tiny and very tight. So again, there was no reason for me to open it up. So you might want to do so if you don't like the weight. And a mouse itself, it has already quite a lot of weight. For me, it's kind of heavy because I usually prefer lighter mouse so that I can move faster and quickly. But this actually feels, well, a little bit heavier than I think. And as you can see, it has a RGB lighting on the right side and left side, and the middle mouse button, and all the 5 keys are ARM switches. So yeah, it's very clicky, and if you don't like the sound, yeah, you might want to consider the other mouses. It's very clicky, and the sound is the noise is very quite clearly, you can hear it. So let's get into the function, but before I need to look it up, find the user's menu. It has a digital version on the website, and you can download it. For me, I just need to know what witches are, and because I did not remember of it. So the first red color is the DPI adjustment, and currently I'm on a dial of 1600 DPI. For me, this is the best DPI to play any games. Of course, if you're playing strategy games, you might need to move in around faster on the map, so you might want to consider about 2400 DPI. This is the 2400, and keep pushing, you'll get 3200 DPI, and finally the highest 5000 DPI, and the lowest is 400 DPI. A lot of CS 1.6 player prefer this kind of DPI. I don't know, but I don't like it. It's too slow for me. So this is the lowest DPI setting, and this is the default DPI setting, the 800 DPI. For normal usage, this is actually quite enough for browsing the web, but you need to move around a lot if you have a big monitor like me, the 24-inch. And that's pretty much about it. The DPI setting is the first adjustment you can make, and now the second one is a little bit tricky to access. Actually, the next 3 ones are a little bit tricky to accessing. Like I'm going to adjusting USB report rate. You have to hit this and right mouse button at the same time, like this. Hold on a second. It's a little bit tricky. So just like that, and the default setting is 1000 Hertz. Yeah, if you don't want to adjust it, it will back off to the DPI adjusted. So the default is 1000 Hertz. Basically, you don't need to do anything. It's just the fastest. It won't although you won't see any difference, but anyway, that's the mainstream settings, so you kind of just want to live with it. And now the moving on to the left button is a material adjustment, which if you're like me, I'm on a Ducky's flipper mouse pad. Is a cloth pad, and you can switch to plastic mats and metal mats and wooden desktop and customize a surface material, which I don't know what other than wooden desktop or cloth pads or plastic mats or metal pads or wooden mats or wooden desktops. Anyway, so you just have to click on it and go into it. Now I'm on a custom now. I don't know why, but anyway, oh shit. Anyway, I'll just go. You have to hold it anyway. So I'm just going to cloud pads. That should make it more smoother. Yeah, that's much better. And finally, the last settings is the angles. Angle snapping. I don't really know what is this for, but I never know there is this function. But basically, how you access it is click this DPI adjustment button and a fourth left side button at the same time. Yep, that's it. And defaultly is off. And usually if you're playing games, you should not need to this. You don't need this. You don't need to adjust the angle snapping. But if you are doing some kind of drawing, I don't know, it might be. And the last setting is the Rgb lighting settings. How you access it, how you turn it off by hold this and double clicking the middle button, and that's how you turn it off. And if you want to single lighting, you just hold it and just click one time, just push it one time. If you want to switch the color, you just hold it and scroll it up or down like that. You've got up to 16.8 million color to switch in. Or you just want to be like me, I'll just let it cycle in itself. So you just click again and it should cycling back up itself. And I'm just adjusting the DPI setting. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So thanks for watching. If you find it helpful, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment and hit the like button. Oh yeah, and this mouse, because it's RGB lighting, so there are a lot of LEDs below here and here, so you might feel a little bit heat, a little bit warm. That's perfectly normal. I had this issue and I was wondering, and I asked the Ducky and they say it's fine, it's normal, because they have a lot of LED. I think it was I took it apart and it was like 6 or 5 of them. So yeah, you might feel a little bit warm. That's perfectly normal. If you purchase this, you needn't to worry about anything. So yeah, once again, and thanks for watching, and see you guys in the future videos.